Hello. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I decided I would go live a little bit early today, just cause, and I was going to stream a little bit of the current version of Mr. Friendly. Just on a relatively randomly chosen map. There was a particular map that I was thinking of. Maybe it was a master levels. A master level. I can see that this is a... Nope. I'm just gonna fumble around finding it. There we go. I wanted to play around with it on Titan Manor. Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Oh yeah, I was trying out music stuff. Actually, let's jack this up to extra skill so that we've got an extra quest here. So yeah, this is the latest version of Mr. Friendly. I'm trying to think about what all has changed since the last time I officially showed it off. A bunch has, I guess. There's now like a proper quest screen, which is partially obscured by the chat here, but there's multiple little pages. There's an inventory screen now. And yeah, okay, here's somebody who has a quest for us. Alright, Special Lump here wants us to take a message to Jim Marino. One of the things that I've been doing a lot of lately is writing. I have not yet added all of the different quest quest variations. So when you do like a message quest, for instance, it's still always the same quest line where one monster has a crush on another monster, but there's a whole bunch more of those coming very soon. I was doing some tech work to kind of make all the different variants and all the kinds of data that they want to plug into happen. So yeah, I think I'll have some variation. I'm just running around collecting keys. And yeah, like, one thing I've definitely, having played a very large range of levels now with Mr. Friendly, it is really fun to just be able to fly wherever the heck you feel like in a Doom level where normally you're very, very constrained by, you know, by not being able to jump, as is the case in Doom. But yeah, let's see, who's got another quest for us? Okay, so yeah, we've got that one quest. We've got two that we haven't discovered yet. I added a cheat key that will let you discover all of the different quests just immediately. Oh, it looks like this one Mancubus towards the back here. This is an area that you can never get to in the normal real level, but yeah, what does this one have to say? Alright, oh, okay, yeah, so this Mancubus wants us to find their favorite spooper, which is the term for those little evil eye decoration thingies. It's what they call it in Hell, you know. They have different names for stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, this is an interesting one as far as the master levels go. Just all kinds of weird little secrets and nooks and crannies. Now we've got the full auto map for the area. Yeah. Yep, different flavors of burning stick. This one is Berry Blast. You know, I feel like that was a popular flavor in the 90s. Everything had to be Berry Blast or Sour Apple. Had to be slammin'. Let's see. Oh, okay. And yeah, I've actually, this level is pretty intricate as far as like how you move through it. So I might be yeah, some folks, Josh and some other folks from our community have contributed a few names, monster names to Mr. Friendly. Yeah, and I really should be talking to these monsters more because I've got a lot of oh yeah, lowercase guy. This is one of my faves. On vacation a few years ago, I tasted Nolly healing fruit, and let me tell you, it is the real deal. kicking myself for not having brought back a whole crate of this stuff. You know, so maybe they got... oh yeah, this is a reference to the poor rabbit scene from the end of Doom, from the end of Doom 1. You know, we're deep in the lore here. Very deep into the lore. Alright, I still haven't found... still haven't found this, that guy's crush. The monster crush. Still haven't found the... what is it? Oh yeah, one of the little... this item should be out of place, so it'll be a place where you don't normally see an item. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not doing a super good job of demoing it right now, but it's up on itch.io right now, jp.itch.io/MrFriendly, I think. And yeah, you can play builds of it. I'm holding off on spreading this a little more far and wide, like putting it on the ZDoom forums or something, until I've got a whole bunch of the writing variants in there. Just because there's just a lot more content, for want of a better term. Once I've got that, you know, once all the writing's in there, it'll feel more like a real thing, I guess. Yeah, that's right. And this map is just jam-packed full of secrets. I love it. Anyway, I'm just flying around. Yeah, what's this revenant got to say? Worm friend. Yep, that's an oldie but a goodie. There's a long story behind this log, but I think it also stands on its own merits. Just wants to find some food under a rock. This is, of course, a T.S. Eliot reference, the name, the monster name. That's, of course, what you look for. The number of blue juice bottles that this guy has collected carefully is actually, that's the number of health bonuses in all of the official id released. I did like a little, I wrote a script to just dump all of the item counts from everything in the WAD Smoosh WAD. Yeah, and actually, okay, yeah, and see we've got our little, we can hold this thing and throw it away. I did, however, like once you've got the, you can see the little off to the left here, you can see the keys that you've collected next to your inventory backpack. Once you've picked up the red key, for instance, once, you always have the red key, because otherwise you could like strand yourself by like picking this thing up and then like throwing it past where you could collect it, you know? So yeah, I figured that was it was worth that little bit of unrealism to, in order to not be completely stranded in levels. So yeah. Oh, there's like a little back alley here. Just a little back alleyway with some monsters chilling out. Yeah, I think the total number of blue juice just comes out to, yeah, I mean, you know, it has a 1 in 10 chance, I guess, of being an even number like that. Gotta wash some of those coffee mugs. Yeah, monsters now have the ability to, like, refer to another random monster on the same map. Just so you get a sense of, like, the local population talking about each other. Yep, that green guy, he just comes through and just blows everybody to pieces. It's rude. Green guy is so rude. Okay, so it's probably about 7. So I will get going. Sometimes you just want to pick up all this blue juice. Oh yeah, and this little thing down in the center here, I think this might have been on a previous show, like, episode or whatever, but this is a detector that tells you when you're getting close. It gets darker and redder and more faded when you're further away from an objective, and it turns green and then even blue when you're really close to... Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Cool. There's oh yeah, and it was Illbleed who had lost this item. So okay, yeah, cool. Now we can take that back to our old pal Illbleed. Yay! Cool. I tried out Chex Quest with this, and it did just... There aren't any item descriptions. I would have to go through and enter unique item descriptions, which I do eventually intend to do. But yeah, Chex Quest should just work. Like the keys and stuff like that should totally work. Like I was able to complete multiple levels of Chex Quest and do quests and so forth. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's a little look at the current state of Mr. Friendly. Like I said, you can get that on jp.itch.io. It's still in development, and yeah, I don't know, sometime within the next week or two, I should have an update for it that has a whole bunch of new writing and stuff, and then I will start maybe spreading the word about it further and wider. Yeah, Chex Quest support will definitely increase my number of copies sold from $0 to $0. It's a free mod, to be clear. Okay, hi everybody, welcome to WAD Wednesday. We're going to play a completely random Doom level from the old id Games archive here. Here's our plushy paint elemental. We're going to rub its head for good luck and beseech the demons of chance, or whatever your in-fiction role-playing term for that is, for an interesting random map. So let's go. Alright, this is a deathmatch level. Oh, it's by, the author is none other than the 9 Inch Nails, our old pals, Trent and them, just making a, but yeah, it's a deathmatch level. It's called Pillar, and we don't generally play deathmatch levels. Misc author info, Big Nin Freak. Okay, well, I believe it. No monsters, whatever. Alright, another random file. Yeah, when 9 Inch Nails appeared on Twin Peaks, they called them the 9 Inch Nails, and it just stuck. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so now we have cool textures. K-O, that's one of the more unique spellings of cool that I have seen. It's by Rot King. I don't know if that's a reference. Oh yeah, it's 2009, so this Rise of the Triad had been out for many years. A pack of Doom texture edits featuring cool brick variants, green wood stuff, fleshy variants, etc. Oh yeah, and a cool eyeball door. Okay, I don't know if these are like replacements for Doom textures. Yeah, Rat King's that name does sound very familiar, and I've almost certainly seen their work, but cool text. All right, so yeah, whatever we play, we're gonna play with cool text. Bad Place, not Quake 1 DM4, A Bad Place by American McGee, presumably, but okay, yeah. So this is a map from 2010. It's by Paul L. Ming, and it does look like a single-player level. Doom 2 Map 1. All right, so yeah, let's play Bad Place. The SWAT is fairly large, not overly complex, should provide a good balance of monsters and ammo, but not tested and built for anything other than ultra-violence. I think this is my second ever released WAD. Well, maybe we should play on ultra-violence then. Okay, Bad Place. Oh wait, did I download it? Okay, and yeah, what is in these zip files? Okay, that just looks like a normal WAD. Are there any levels included? Okay, there's no levels included with cool text. All right, so we'll just slap these in here, and let's play Doom 1 on ultraviolence. Bad Place. Okay, let's go. Oh. Okay. So yeah, we're seeing like these are some unique kind of roundish geometry motifs here. Got like these little circles. All these light sources have circles. Little circular lighting things. You know, I actually, this might just be an accident but this wall is cut right along here. I don't know how well this shows up on the stream. But this texture is cut at a very specific way that the change in sector lighting falls to either side of it, and this is a seam on the texture itself, and it ends up lending like a really nice, from a distance, it ends up lending a really nice irregular edge to it. I actually really like the way that looks. It looks, you know, Like, you know, it's just very aware of the texture alignment. Could be a complete accident, but regardless, I like the way it looks. All right. This has got kind of the dungeony stone and metal sort of bits from say the inmost dens in Doom 2. All right, we got these bodies roasting over some open lava. Some armor, good. Whoa, what's going on here? Is this like a little... Whoa! I can see into the level. What's... Whoa, whoa. Oh, geez. This must just be like a... Yeah, that must be like a one-sided sector or something. That's super weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those must just be like side defs that are facing the wrong way. Wild. I'm going to turn down the music here just because we've all heard Running from Evil a billion times. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That's worth a gander in a level editor. Yeah, it is quite a... Yeah. I haven't played just running around killing monsters Doom in quite a while since I started working on Mr. Friendly, so... Except for on these WAD Wednesdays, so it definitely does feel... I definitely do feel bad running around and shooting these monsters. Now that I know that they all have names and inner lives. I mean, that's part of the joke, you know. You know, it's just like... humanizing them. It's a statement. It'll all be in my artist's statement. No, I definitely did not play Doom in November '93. Like, I think only... it came out in December of '93, right? The shareware episode was uploaded to the UW FTP. Whoa, what's going on here? No, I probably played Doom 1 in, I want to say January or February of '94, because I did not have a modem. And yeah, I think it would have just been like a kid at school who hooked me up with some floppy disks that had, I think it was 2 floppy disks that had Doom shareware on it. And maybe the full version came on 4, I forget. But yeah, I dig that little, I dig this little side space. I guess it is just like a little cool presentation area. Yeah, I should talk more about this level. I'm really digging the use of like curved sectors and stuff. Like, I don't know, it just, you know, it introduces a different shape vocabulary and stuff. The overall turns in the layout are still along 90 degrees, but it's broken up nicely. And yeah, it's cool. Good use of like, you're getting a lot of looks into other different stuff. Oh, is there like a Twitch bot that will like let people do little commands? And that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't looked at the Twitch API at all. I could write something like that probably. Ooh, okay, so this is getting, the lighting is more kind of dramatic here. I like that. Ooh, and we've got Junior Bruiser Brothers. Whoa! And 2 demons coming up behind just... That's one of the... That's a key use of demons a lot of times, is just to, like, cut down on the amount of... Since they always kind of magnetize to the player, you know, you can throw some demons behind the player when they're coming up against a bigger threat, and those demons will kind of vacuum up the space to maneuver behind the player. So your instinct is to back up from fighting that thing, from fighting something, and then those demons are there. I mean, it can also be a real screw job where it's just like, oh, cool, demons that I didn't even know about and couldn't see are just biting me in the back of the head now. But I don't know. I think when it's carefully considered, like, it worked pretty well here. very small setup, but... Alright, so we opened up something. Must have been this. Ammo is pretty well budgeted out here. Like, right as I was starting to run low, I got some, so... Oh, I see. And now the little cage around the bars keeping me from the yellow key are now down. And I really wish that... I mean, this is a yellow key door, if I'm not mistaken, but there's no real indication that that's what it is. I mean, there's these green torches, but that's not really a mnemonic for yellow key. So... yeah. I'm trying to remember, there's... oh yeah, that's right. Dr. Sleep's levels would totally... for whatever reason, he just wasn't a fan of using the usual, like, you know, 8 wide, like, red, yellow, blue trim textures to indicate which key you need to open a door. But yeah, he would use just like lighting strips and stuff like that. It was just one of those. I think, you know, if you're a revered level designer, you're totally allowed some idiosyncrasies like that. You know, there's a quote about style that I even forget who. I remember almost nothing of substance about it, but the gist of it is like, so yeah, bad on me. But the gist of it is kind of like, you know, you learn how to do something well, but then you still have like these weird little mistakes and quirks that your work has, and that is actually the definition of your style. It's not this vaunted thing. It's actually just the weird stuff that you do that, you know, you make it work or don't, but it's just, you know, I don't know, the idea of your style containing things that are actual flaws, kind of, but, you know, you do them because it's not all about having a perfect level. It's about, you know, making something creative and interesting. So yeah, we've moved into a much more metal plating-y kind of... What? Why are there so many surfaces in this level where you could just walk out into the void? What is going on? Jeez. I'm not running any weird mods or anything. Oh, maybe... Is it maybe the screwy textures or something? Man, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, great. Can I not... Oh, hey. What's up? Are we just hanging out? Are we cool? What? What is even going on? Sorry, I'm continually being surprised by this. What the heck? This is so weird. I don't know, and I don't know why that Baron can't see me or is attacking me. Nope. Okay, well, I blew it. I blew it. Sorry, Mr. Baron. We'll leave you alone. Sorry for the chip damage. Yeah, like this wall is nice and solid. Oh, here comes the Baron. He has decided that I am worth tracking down. Clear across this part of the level. Alright. So now I have the red key, and now I can go through here. I don't know, you think, I mean, this level is called the Bad Place. You think that's, you think these weird, like, collisionless walls are, they're what make it the Bad Place? Whoa, hey, buddy. They're fighting. Oh yeah, I gotta have monster barks in Mr. Friendly that mention infighting. When monsters get into a tussle. They have a disagreement. Okay, that demon emerged victorious from the scrape with the Caco. Okay. So there's all these imps down here. Do I even care about them? This is just like a little way back up. Whoop. Okay. And now we're back out here. Yeah, I do like... I'm really enjoying the overall layout of this level. It's nice and intricate, and sometimes you'll follow a route not knowing exactly where it's going to take you, but, you know, you generally end up where you want to go. Okay, alright, is this a blue key? Okay, alright, so at least in that situation, blue torches, blue key door, I got it. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I teleported. Alright, now we're seeing some of the good old episode 1 hexafloor. Yeah, I should really be favoring the chain gun right now. Hello, hello, welcome. Oh, okay. I guess news of this stream is traveling. Cool. Welcome, newcomers. All right, this is a big old lava room, and it looks like there's a little lift on the far side. It's kind of a weird feature for, you know, this room really stands out from the rest of the level, which is like a lot tighter and more like ornately detailed. This almost feels like a different mapper or a different era or something. Oh, and here come some Hell Knights. They heard the commotion, figured they'd check it out. Oh, and some cacos too. Alright, well, I don't really need to fight these. Yeah, they're just scrapping. A little teleporter here, and this takes us back someplace cool, maybe? So yeah, this terminal app that I'm using to display the chat, I'm using an IRC client to just get a text log that's continually writing to a text log from my Twitch channel, and then I'm using a terminal app called Tilda, which provides like a Quake style pull down console in Linux, and then it has the ability to draw transparently over whatever is up there, and for whatever reason it can draw on top of other windows, or at least many other game windows, the way that they create a window. So yeah, this way, like, I'm seeing this on my screen as well as it being drawn to the chat. Like, it's just, the OBS is just capturing my screen right now. Well, and then I guess the webcam as well. Just because I only have one monitor, and I really wanted to be able to see the chat and not have to, like, be looking down off to the side at another screen, or, you know, down at my phone or a laptop or something. So okay, so was there something that I missed back here? Yeah, and it does not, because it is just logging out to plain text, it is definitely not whoa. Okay, we ended up in a new spot here. Ow. And we're trapped in a cage. That's weird. Am I just stuck here? Yeah. Oh, you jerks. Alright, I think there's one more. There's a couple of more monsters. So yeah, what's the deal with this cage that I'm trapped in? Yeah, I am definitely thinking of shoot. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess my bullet hit that monster the first time around. Okay, cool. Should I grab this megasphere? I mean, I already have a lot of health. I already have a lot of armor, that is. Yeah, I'll hold off. I'll just mentally bookmark that spot and come back to it. A little softer. Yeah, this is starting to come into its namesake, you know. It's not a good place, I would say. There are monsters that seek to do you harm. Okay, where is... I hear a whole bunch of monsters just idling. They're breathing. Got some breathers. No, I've already been up there. So, like, I'm looking for the blue key, right? Yeah, I passed that blue key door. Yeah, this is actually getting kind of hard to find my way around. Alright, let's go back out here, maybe? Oh, sure, yeah, it's just all these. Is this deadly water? It is. Owie, owie. Oh, okay. It's sludge, not water. Indeed it is. Yeah, I think the texture, this texture in game is in the texture in the iWAD is slime. It's one of the slime series, which I think is only available in the Doom 2 iWAD. But then there's other things that are also called slime. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of different kinds of slime. And yeah, nukage is the green stuff. This is blood. You got lava, blood, nukage, blue water, slime water. Slime plus, lemon slime. Ow. Kako, where did you come from? Alright, now I definitely want that health. Can I just shoot through here? No. That's a teleporter. So yeah, what's the deal with all these places that I can't get to? And yeah, this blue key door just taunting me. Alright, that's where I came in. Whoa, oh god, it's another one of those. I am really curious about what the deal with those Inviso lines is. Illusio lines. Teleport back here. Yeah, this all seems... Yeah. Oh, right, now I'm back here. Ah, sure, screw it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. A little eyeball there. What did that do? Does that open anything? Interesting. Yeah. So I have like a very long shot at that eyeball, and I can shoot it. I mean, I'm using mouse look, so I don't know if that's... I didn't see anything in the README about whether mouse look was required or forbidden or whatever, but... Okay, damn. What am I missing here? Am I missing someone here? Dang. Yeah, I'm just going in circles. Alright, don't want to hit that. Yeah, this is just the big room. Somebody trying to attack me there? I mean, if I had to guess, I would say a lot of the monsters that I'm hearing are actually just like stuck in the walls in those... Yeah, in those wrong-sided lines or something. See, I've been wondering if it's the texture replacement WAD, because it is possible if it's using like the text-based textures definition, it could have, like... I don't think you can set a line to be non-colliding from a texture definition. Where did you come from? Oh god. Okay. I sure found my way back into the level from nowhere. God, This level's so weird. It's almost got me wondering if this was like an intentional, if this was an intentional thing by the mapper. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know I've been up here before, but might as well check it once more. Yep, no. Yeah, it's absolutely a strange astral projection-like process. Yeah, and I've been through all this junk before. Did I fully explore the area with like kind of the greeny outdoorsy stuff? I like the geo here. I mean, this is just a cool, like, I'm digging just the overall organic shapes, and you know, it's a nice break in the texturing as well. It's been pretty relentlessly brown and stuff so far. Oh, okay, rocket launcher, I'll take that. So that there are 5 secrets in here. Yeah. Okay, so what am I missing here? What am I missing? Let's see, what's through here? Have I been able to get back here? Yeah, I'm just wandering. I'm a wanderer. Okay, yeah, that's where I came in. I can't really figure out how to get in there. Oh, can I get in here, maybe? Yeah, this is totally the sort of thing where I imagine like you use that and it ka-chunk goes down, and then you can get all... No. Yeah, this is the hell closet. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna cheat here and just like see if I can figure out where the heck the blue key is. Oh, there's some stuff I missed over in the lava, but it just seems like strictly optional goodies. Yeah, I don't want to know what's like, you know, elsewhere in the level. I'm not trying to spoil myself here. But yeah, like... Yeah, I mean, this view also isn't the best for... this view isn't necessarily the best for just finding keys, because it shows every dang thing. Yeah, I guess like those demons are just off in the void over here. Hilarious. Does different stuff happen if I shoot different symbols? Oh, interesting. I can... Was this thing toggled on or off or something? I don't really know what to make of that. I'm stumped. Yeah, if you do IDDT and then IDDT again, it'll show the sprite-based monsters, and I think that's a default setting. Alright, well, I'm going to head back this way. Yeah, if you turn off mouse look, if you turn off up and down mouse look, then you can almost get a top-down 2D shooter kind of experience. This room is the thing where I most feel like I'm missing something. You know, we've got these cages, some switches behind cages. And it just seems really significant, you know? I'm going to quit out here and see if the reviews say anything about it. Nobody mentions the weird, like, walls you can clip through. So, yeah, I also want to... yeah, I don't know if I can, actually. Oh yeah, does Slade not show up in my list of things? Sorry, this is we're getting way off the rails here. First review says fix the HOMs. Fix the HOMs. Not found HOMs. Maybe I'm using GZ Doom. I'm using GZ Doom. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Sure. Alright, here we are, dear readers. We are just... Okay, let's find a spot where we knew that it was... Okay, that is impassable and blocks sound. The sector reference seems totally legit. And let's... Oop! Oh, jeez. This does not seem like a Hall of Mirrors type situation, you know? So yeah, that's super weird. Block sound, impassable. It's a little weird that these things block sound. And yeah, when I hover this, it doesn't light up, make another... Yeah, it does seem like a node building problem, doesn't it? Okay, and so then let's actually look at... Oops. Let's open up this. We're getting some troubleshooting here. Okay, so these are just... Oh, these are just like wacky texture variants. So we're definitely not seeing any of these. And these are, yeah, these are just texture redefinitions, and they're like in the old vanilla kind of style. So I cannot imagine that those would be causing weird collision anomalies or something. Yeah, I just can't. So, I don't know. Yeah, maybe let's load this back up. Let's load up badplace again. Yep. Yeah, because yeah, when I'm not colliding with something, I mean, that's almost, it's possible that the block map is corrupted. And so the lines are in the right place, but it just never registers that I can even collide with them. That would square with my understanding of how that stuff works. I've also just totally lost the critical path here, you know, which is a super bummer. Yeah, I really feel like I should have opened up one of those cages. Shoot the face that teleports you. Good call. Nope. Boy. I feel like a chump not being able to figure out a way through this Doom level, but that is where I am at. Yep. Alright, well, I'm going to tap out of this, and let's see. Yeah, it's only 7:35, so I'm going I'm sadly going to have to conclude that that thing is unfinishable in its current state, or maybe it's got the way forward is just too dang well hidden for me to tell. Okay, so that was Bad Place by Paul L. Ming. There were definitely things about that I liked. Some cool geo stuff, and yeah, nice tight like combat spaces and stuff. I mean, it did a lot of things right, but it just had those bizarre kind of errors with it. I'm sorry about the HOM I missed. There was another reviewer who saw some misaligned textures. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, let's hit random file and move on to another thing. Mega Doom for Doom 2 by Chris Wright. That sounds really familiar. This is a deathmatch WAD though, so we don't care about it. Random file, Boom Edit Example WAD. Shows off many of the effects possible with the Boom engine and uses text signs to label them. And where appropriate, the line def type number used to produce them. Yeah, like, so we did look last stream. I believe we did actually look at a test level, and I think I know this one as well. I think this one, yeah, 98. So yeah, this is pretty much an early famous tech tour de force. So yeah, actually let's crack this open. This will actually give you a good idea of all of the features that they added with Boom. I actually don't know for sure if they're going to work with. Oh yeah. I've totally seen this level before. It is famous, and whoa. Yeah, that's a little trippy. Okay, yeah, cool. Fraglet has an entire technical website built around this WAD, weird as it sounds. I believe it, and I've probably stumbled across that website. So yeah, when the Doom source code was released, a bunch of people like took it and did different stuff with it, and one of the source ports, I guess, was called Boom, which is a pretty obvious play on Doom. And Boom eventually became sort of like a standard for supporting different kinds of features and stuff. Some of which included things like the conveyor belt scrolling from that was in Heretic. You know, when you hop into the water in Heretic, you get carried along in like a momentum kind of way, like is happening here, and it will carry other things along. Sometimes you can make the texture scroll, and sometimes not. And these numbers correspond with different. These numbers correspond with the different sector specials, I guess. You know, just little magic numbers that go with each sector and tell the engine how to define its behavior and render the textures in it and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got different kinds of scrolling. I mean, original Doom just had a very basic kind of scrolling at a fixed speed and stuff, whereas here you can scroll textures vertically and horizontally and both, and at different speeds. So that's pretty cool. I forget what the deal with these are. Scroll tagged ceiling. Oh, maybe this doesn't work correctly. Yeah, transfer ceiling lighting, where this is just something where you can have a dark floor and a bright ceiling. So that's wild. Yeah, to this day, like I guess PR Boom Plus, it might be the current standard bearer. Yeah, for just like the maximum compatibility, Boom compat and stuff. Oh, I don't think I knew that. Yeah, Fraglet says this WAD is by Jim Flynn, who died a couple weeks ago and is legendary. Yeah, absolutely a legendary figure in the Doom community. I think I had missed the news of his passing, so it's cool to be able to check out somebody's work when they've passed on, you know, and appreciate all the cool stuff that they did. And yeah, you know, those Team TNT folks doing all kinds of important work that is still with us. Only present in co-op mode, sure. MIDI playing now is directly embedded in WAD. Oh yeah, you couldn't do that until Boom. Yeah, this is definitely assuming PR Boom. I think like these things aren't doing anything because it's not PR Boom. That too, probably. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that actually just it moves only when. That's a nifty effect. Very cool. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So. Oh, okay. So it's queued. it will scroll only when a certain action happens. Yeah, that's a tree from, I think it's a modified Hexen sprite there. Okay, yeah, and then this is probably one of the coolest features that you'll see. But yeah, we've got something that's like going down beneath the surface of the water, and when we jump in, yeah, we're down in deep water sectors, which is pretty cool. You know, Duke Nukem build definitely has this. Let's see, how do we get out of here? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, yeah, and then it just builds up some stairs out of it. That's pretty rad. What's over here? Fake ceiling. 4x animation. Interesting. Oh yeah, yeah. So just all kinds of just wacky little rendering tricks and stuff. You know, and this was in the late '90s, so people were figuring out how to do all kinds of neat stuff. Glass floor. Oh, I see. Man, that's cool. Just very impressive that people are basically extending Vanilla Doom. Room over room. All right, let's see it. Let's see the legendary effect in action. No viz plane, no plat limit. Yeah, this situation here would absolutely cause a viz plane overflow. Shoot me to escape. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, so that does appear to be a room on top of another room. Multiple switch action. Whoa. Oh, I guess, yeah, I see. We caused that thing to... yeah, I guess we've got transparent windows and stuff here. Translucency. Yeah. Silent teleporter. Plenty of clever, terrible uses for that. Slow lift. I think there's a switch that will... Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, multi-directional elevators. Pretty wild stuff. Yeah. And yeah, so that's all possible with Boom. You need all 6 keys to open this door. Color maps demo. This is probably... Oh, no, yeah, this works. Yeah, because it's just running it through different steps in the color map. Pretty cool. I see, yeah, as we go through the different dealies. So yeah, I'm guessing that there's more to this level, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. That is the pretty cool Boom example edit WAD by the late Jim Flynn. And yeah, a lot of those Boom authors in there. So yeah, that's always cool to take a look at that kind of stuff. All right. So yeah, let's hit random file, move on to something else. DHDiff, dehacked diff. Okay, yeah, this is just very meta kind of tool for diffing different mods. 32 and 2410 maps for the map god. This is a compilation of deathmatch levels. Yeah, and I guess this is like a jam, so everybody lost their minds and made levels. Yeah. PAR setup parallel printer port device driver, so that you could join two computers with a parallel via the parallel port cable. So that was certainly a thing that people used back in the day. All right, the definitive T. Dunn X WAD series for Doom by Travers Dunn and Alistair Dunn. Okay, this is probably a big long thing, isn't it? Pretty much all my work that I've done since I bought Doom in '94. What's here is the stuff that was releasable or finished. A lot of better stuff never got off the ground. Doe. E2M9 is multiplayer specific. Remember to check out T-Dano02 for my Doom 2 levels. And my Heretic level C. Okay, so this is just a mega pack of all the stuff that this author did. They're from Traralgon, Victoria, Australia. Okay, cool. So yeah, alright, let's check out T done. E1, M2. Okay, there's multiple maps going on here. T underscore done. And yeah, indeed, E1, M3. Yeah, let's jump into that. Okay. Are we using the normal? Alright, this seems pretty standard. This came out in '97, but the author said that it was a compilation of work, some of which might date back to 1994. Alright, this feels pretty episode 1-y in terms of just enemy types. Whoa, got a little trapdoor. Pretty plain texturing, but I like the geo stuff here. Like this, this little raised feature here, you know, just creating like, you know, just using negative space a little. That's cool. Whoa, hello. Okay. I don't know why this level is an E1 M3. I mean, back in the day, a lot of times people would just like put something in a given level slot just because they liked the music. Or like that episode's Skybox. That is absolutely a thing that happens. Okay, so I think maybe I'm supposed to go down here. Whoa! Oh! Little crumbling walkway there. Yeah, I dig this. This is like competent episode 1 styled stuff, you know. Sure, I'll shoot those barrels. Yeah, this is a nice, I feel like they've distilled not just like the architectural language, but some of the kind of feeling of like these, of the episode 1 spaces. Sort of a gloomy sub-basement kind of thing with views into the daylight. Have I checked out any of the Marathon total conversions? I have not, no. I've played through Marathon 1 and 2. Haven't played Infinity, and I played through those with Aleph 1. Yeah, I would be curious as to if there's some good ones. Still don't have the chain gun. All right, so is that just a getcha when you're coming back through? Okay, can't go through there. Whoa! All right. So I actually got kind of turned around there. Because that really looked like a place I had already been to, but... Ow. Fake exits. Kinda getting wrecked by all these shotgunners. They're whittling me down. Yeah. I use Antergos Linux, which is a version of Arch Linux that basically has a nice GUI installer. I use it mainly because it's a rolling release distro, so I don't have to wait, 6 months or 2 years for major new versions of packages. And I like it. It's good. Yeah, I used Ubuntu for many, many years, and it's fine, I guess. I got a little sick of waiting for them a few years ago to package the latest version of OBS because I wanted to stream like this. Yeah, I'm using GNOME 3 with maybe a few basic, I don't know, like I use a dock plugin and probably a few other things, but it's pretty standard. Cool. All right. So wait, did I just pass up the exit switch here or what? Okay, real exit. Marathon total conversions: Evil, Rubicon, and Tempest Array. I've totally heard of those before. All right. So looks like there's a map in E2M2. Hard to pass up something with that music. This is dark and spooky. Yeah. Oh geez, I'm getting torn up. Yeah. Got a little gutter full of jerks over there. This guy's shooting you and you can barely see him. Oh my goodness. So many monsters coming out. Cool. I would say this feels older to me than the E1M3 map that we just played, just in terms of like the sophistication of the geo and the texturing. I mean, this texture is always kind of difficult to use, like in large swaths and stuff. I mean, that sector ceiling is aligned nicely there, but in other cases, you've just got a doorway that's just sort of chopped out of it. It definitely can be done, but yeah, and then just like yeah, it's just a little less visually interesting. Alright, there's the blue key. Yeah, I like sticking a little blue key up there. Alright, and now I have that. I can go in here. Oh, some lost souls. Working that registered doom bestiary. Almost dead. Let's see if I can hold on a little longer. Goodness, this author definitely loves to dump large squads of low-power monsters on us. I mean, that's pretty common in Doom 1 level design, where you don't have the bigger, tougher Doom 2 monsters. And I just died. I really wish I had a chain gun right now. I feel like you throw this kind of... throw all these low-level dudes at me. Give me a chain gun. Because otherwise I'm just gonna keep ducking out of the way of these hit scanners, and that's kind of boring. Still more. Still more monsters. Sheesh. Okay. Where'd you come from? I am pretty mystified as to where some of these monsters are coming from. I mean, I guess... So I like that setup, actually. You come up into here and you're like, cool, distracting open space feature. And then, of course, there's huge pockets of monsters here and here. And then you look back and, you know, over here there's a whole bunch of barrels. So you just shoot that and pop them. And then, I mean, it basically just, you know, it's a gimme. And then you can turn your focus here. So it's asking the player to make a super obvious choice, but, you know, they still got to make that call in the moment. You know, and that can be satisfying on a basic way. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're... Ow. Alright. We've got all the keys now. All the keys. Oh, What is that door's deal, then? Let's see. How are we doing for time here? Coming up on 8. Okay. Yeah, I dig this layout. It feels very similar to some of the shapes that it's using, and its use of symmetry reminds me of E1M2. It's definitely got some Shores of Hell style inflections and texture usage, and a few of the monsters. But yeah, it's not bad. And I feel like by '97, when this was released, things were getting pretty competitive, you know, as far as just the megawads people were putting out. Oh my goodness, what is happening there? I've asked, and I still don't know what is happening there. That just looks like a bug. It looks like in the editor, this stuff got selected, and then, yep. Yeah. I think the author, this is all one sector, and the author accidentally, like, selected it and set it to the wrong floor height before they shipped it. Alright. And then this is probably the exit. Yeah. Bummer. Whoop. Let me alt-tab out here and see what did it say? E2M3, 4, and 5, and then 7. I wonder. Let's hop over to E2M7. I'm wondering if that's like a jump up in terms of, or was this all just kind of the same series? This may not meant to be intended to be done from pistol start, but I got it. I got it. Hello, hello. Alright. I always do love seeing into the good old episode 2 skybox. Oh, something popped open. Compared to the last map, I would say there's a lot more use of trim here. Yeah, you know, which isn't always a good thing. I mean, you can certainly go overboard with trim, but yeah, you know, lends a little bit more of a sense of architectural coherence to it. That's a little rough. But oh hey, yeah, you did some Unreal 1 mapping. Yeah, I never played many user-made single-player maps for Unreal. That's something I could probably probably just do a deep dive on that stuff. And oh, that's a nice, short, clever little warp. That monster basically. That's an example of using monster teleport triggers to, you know, create a specific single monster behavior where like it hits that thing and teleports in right behind you. So it's like the Houdinis from BioShock or something. You know, that cheap hack level designer trick of making a teleporting enemy. What kind of jerk would use that? Oh yeah, I saw, yeah, Romero linked, oh goodness. Walls closing in. Yeah, I saw Romero linked the Devs Play thing, the Devs Play video that we did recently. That was cool. I still cannot go back and watch that because I am just too self-conscious to hear my own voice and look at myself playing through something. But yeah, people have told me that it's cool and that it's worth watching. And, you know, of course, John is really the star of that, just going into a super detailed run-through of, like, every level of Episode 1 in super great detail, talking about all those good level design principles and just sharing a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely worth watching for that reason. Oh yeah, I am using GZ Doom's ambient occlusion, so yeah, like there's a little bit of light gather. You know, it's just the standard like GPU trick where, you know, it makes it look like there's light gathering or shadows gathering and stuff. Makes it look a little, I don't know. Some people probably hate the way that it looks, and to them, I am sorry, but I like the way that it looks. It makes it able to parse and, you know, understand the geometry a little better, I find. So that's why I tend to play with it on. The other weird thing about that is that, like, that was in, I think we recorded that in July of 2014, and, like, I was actually kind of only, I mean, I had already done a ton with Doom at that point, but, like, I didn't know nearly as much, you know, because, yeah, like, year before last and last year, I did so much stuff with Doom, you know, I learned all this Z-script stuff. I actually released a few small mods like Keymaster and stuff. Yeah, so there's a whole lot more, you know, and I'm that much more familiar with the id levels and with some other user-made stuff. So I'm still not, you know, like a mega authority or anything, like folks who have been in the community for 20 years or so, but, you know, I probably would have been able to provide a lot more interesting commentary about, you know, about other stuff if we filmed that today. Well, cool. I like that we went into this dark room. Yeah, I would say this is a little more interesting than... This level actually feels somewhat E2M2 inspired, even though it's in E2M7. But yeah, I don't mind this kind of... Yeah, it's cool. Yes, it was very cool to walk Romero through my level, you know, kind of my BioShock level and my Doom 2 level simultaneously. That was definitely neat. And yeah. Where do I go from here? I'm starting to tucker out here, but I feel like I'm kind of close. I'm getting close to the end. I've got all 3 keys. Yeah, what's the deal here? All right, that's not a chute door. What am I missing here? Okay, there's some monsters streaming in here. Okay, so I got to do something to open that up. This is a classic level design thing here. I mean, the id levels do it. You know, Knee Deep in the Dead definitely does it. But like, you're like, oh, cool, it's the exit. Oh, but it doesn't open. That's weird. And then right here is a little window that you can see into, and you can see basically a switch there. I mean, I kind of wish this sill was like 16 units lower. And then you see a blue key door, and you're like, okay. And then the other direction, it's like, oh, cool. Well, I can already tell by the fact that this is bending off to the right that I'm going to end up right there. And it's just like, you know, in basically a single sweep of the view when you're standing at that exit door, you have an idea of how the next, like, you know, 30 seconds or more of gameplay is going to go. That's really a nice little bit of economy, actually. And then we hit that switch, and it looks like it opened up the exit door. So yeah, this is definitely putting a lot of level design lessons together. So good job, author of this map. And yeah, the ammo budgeting on this map was pretty tight, I would say, because I'm just about out of stuff. I mean, for pistol start at least. Get some reward ammo back here, yeah. Nice. Well, yeah, I dig it. I dig this, yeah, good job. I feel like this, if these levels were made in order, I feel like it definitely shows some growth. Where did you come from? Where did you come from, buddy? There must be teleporter destinations that I'm just not hearing around here. Yeah. Alright, well, I feel like I've explored as much of this level as I kind of need to. And yeah, it ain't that big. Little teleport tunnel there. Or ambush tunnel, sound tunnel. Alright, cool. And here we are in E2M8. Author also said that there was an E2M9 thing, but that it was deathmatchy. Yep, totally looks like a deathmatch level. Not too interesting, but I like that it has some verticality. And these candelabra. So elegant. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that was the definitive T-Done WAD series. I like when authors make like a compilation of their earlier work like this. That is cool. Well then, okay, so yeah, it's after 8, and I've been gabbing and clicking a mouse all day, so I am going to call it a day there. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. We played the definitive T-Done. We played Boom Edit Example WAD by the late Jim Flynn. And yeah, thank you for all of your work on Boom and in the Doom community, Jim. It's really sad to hear that you passed away. But yeah, your work will be remembered by this community, and that's cool. I like that there is that continuity of this community. What else did we play? We played Bad Place with some pretty weird quirks. We didn't quite see the cool textures except in Slade, but that was Rot King, and yeah, I guess that was all we played today. But yeah, we played some cool stuff. Yeah, nothing that was like really bad or anything. It was all just, you know, pretty neat from a mix of different eras. Got some stuff from the 90s, hits from the 90s, 2000s, and today. But yeah, rest in peace, Jim. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. I will see y'all next week, and until then, have a very good week. And yeah, play some Doom, or don't, you know, take a break, enjoy life. And yeah, see you around. Bye.